Hi guys, welcome back. Dorothy, Professional Astrologer. Come find me on the web at nhastrologer.com. Today I want to talk about the full moon in the sign of Cancer. It's at 22 degrees of Cancer on January 12th at 6:34 in the morning East Coast time. When we have the full moon in the sign of Cancer, this is her own sign, so we have this strong emotional tendencies. We're going to feel it, we're going to see it around us, we're just going to be able to embody it. When we have a full moon, it is always illuminating the things we don't typically pay attention to throughout the month. So when we have this full moon, we're looking at the shadowy pieces of ourselves, the things that we're not always comfortable with, or we're just kind of pushing aside till we have time to take care of things, right? So when the moon is full in the sign of Cancer, that energy is represented by our homes, our family, of course, our emotions, how we're feeling, how we love to be cared for and nurtured, that intimacy and security that we should feel at home. Now, for some people, it's also going to be about safety, releasing insecurity, and how we're feeling there. We also have Pluto involved with this full moon. With Pluto involved with this full moon, that means that we're going to be able to do some deep internal work, right? And some deep changes. What kind of changes would we want? You know, this Cancer energy represents our foundation, and our foundation in life is, you know, what our family beliefs are and that lineage that we've carried forward from generation to generation. And with this full moon, with Pluto right next to Pluto, the sun's right next to Pluto, we have this opportunity to really go through and do some ritual or just become aware more of the things that you keep perpetuating that don't fit your life anymore, that is related to family history and family lineage, all right? This could be important and fun. I don't know about fun. How about important? It's going to be an important process if you really want to shed a lot of what your family beliefs are that don't suit you anymore and your immediate family. Now we also have with the full moon, the Capricorn, sun in Capricorn, the moon in Cancer. That opposition also is about, am I working too hard? Am I not spending enough time with my family? So, or am I bringing work home? And just any of those things like that. Are you not home enough? So is work interfering with family life? Or is family life taking up so much of your time, maybe with a sick parent or a sick child or spouse or somebody? Is that taking up so much time that it's interfering with work? So we're needing to find some type of balance right here, right now. And that's what this opposition between the Capricorn and the Cancer is, with this full moon in Cancer. Now, also a couple days later, we have Venus-Neptune conjunct in Pisces, which just adds to the component of emotion and water here. And then we also have Mars and Saturn squaring off, and this is really fantastic. I own one. You're going to feel it if you own one of those in your own natal chart. You know, sitting down and using controlled action and really being very determined at something that it is that you want to do. So take some time. Here's a recap. Take some time over this full moon, and as you're preparing for it, you can think about all these things, but don't do any ritual or any processes until the moon is full on that date and time I told you in the beginning. That's when we do it, after the moon is full. And contemplate and think about what it is that you want to shift, what you would like to consciously shift. Or if you just want to go outside and look at the moon and sit at a campfire and howl at the moon, then you go right ahead and do that too, because that brings up emotion and that makes us feel really wonderful as well. So if we need to express our emotions and get some emotions out, sometimes we can do it verbally, physically, or other times we can write it down and burn the paper and release it. And this is what I'd like you to do with this full moon in the sign of Cancer. All right, I'm going to leave you with that. The written report is on my website. It's also on my Facebook pages, in my notes. This, wherever you find it, please share and like the video, because that just helps me to continue to do what I do. So I do a lot of these. Come to my website, classes, readings, sessions, all kinds of great new stuff. I have some great new classes coming up. So I will leave you with that. Blessings. Namaste.